pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year. But eventually, it will subside, and something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever.
Have you ever been hurting and you're trying to talk to somebody about your pain and it's obvious they don't have a clue what you're talking about because they've never went through anything? And you can tell because they're busy wanting to say something, but it's never what you need to hear. When you've gone through something really, really difficult and somebody comes to you for help, there's a whole new level of understanding and a whole new level of compassion that you can't give to anybody if everything is just a theory in your head and nothing that you've ever had to put to practice in your life. So sometimes when God could get you out of something faster, but he doesn't, one of the reasons he lets you go through things is to equip you and qualify you to actually be in his service and have the credentials to actually help people.
I'm in hell, but I'm not staying. God uses and promises that not that you will not have disasters, not that you will not have train wrecks, not that you will not have problems and issues that seem insurmountable, that make you feel like you're in an emotional hell or a physical hell or some kind of situation that if you were to describe it in one word, you would say this is hell. But notice what he said. He said, it's not possible to keep him there. And he will deliver me from it. And here's the power of purpose. Notice the word purpose in this text. The purpose was so powerful that it could override death, it could override disaster, it could override destruction, it could override a crucifixion. Thou will not leave my soul in hell. What a promise. God leads you to hell, but he will not leave you in hell. That's just how it is in life. You're going to go through it sooner or later. The devil can't keep you there in spite of what you feel, in spite of what you think. If you are God's child and you're in his hands, you're coming out. There's more to you than money. There's more to you than position. There's more to you than reputation. There's more to you than title. If hell strips you, will anything be left? What if you become a millionaire in reverse? Can you still shout? Can you still, there's something more to me than what you can see, more than money, more than anything I have. I have a rock that is unmovable, and I can stand, and I will come out of it. The purpose supersedes the problem. The purpose of God was in place before the problem ever arrived. Why would I quit? Because the purpose of God was established before the problem ever showed up. When you understand that, you understand that heaven and hell are after your faith. Heaven saying, don't give up, have faith, have faith. Hell is saying, give up, have no faith. But both of them are after your faith if you're in a crisis. I know what it is to have my back to the wall. The higher you go, the less stuff you can take with you. The higher you climb, the more you've got to strip down for the journey. We want to go high, but we want to hold on to all our stuff. Don't mistake God's silence for God's absence. I think the thing that I struggle with is when I know God can do it. With the snap of his finger, he could do it. But he doesn't. He's just quiet. When I need him the most, he's quiet. That's because you need sometimes more than deliverance from God. And you need to understand God is not your escape from reality and problems. He never promised it. But he is a friend that will take adversity and use it mightily and transform it mightily to take you to the advancement and the place that he has prepared for you.